two wild pranks that we have done that was just crazy that end up going wrong. We had two pranks. One prank was we tied some around, we used fake blood. Me and our, you know what I'm saying, we got a good friend named Jazz, Perfect Laughs, y'all may know her. Me, her, and our mom, we decided to do a public prank.
It's called a social experiment. And we was, I had blood all over me. I told Trey, drive the car, and then I'm gonna bust out the trunk. And when I bust out, you just put my head back in there, shut up, shut up. I
ended up putting blood all over Armand, all over his face, on his shirt, fake blood, like fake blood you get from Walmart, and it looked real. So, and he had a white t-shirt on, and we tied him up with a rope and put tape over his mouth. And so we threw him in the trunk, and we would drive and stop at stoplights. And then I'll open the trunk up and act like Armand trying to get out.
We tried to do it one time. I think somebody started laughing. I'm like, okay. But then that's when we like, it ain't working. You know what I'm saying? Like people's not reacting like how we want to, but they were.
Somebody ended up calling the police, and the police they had the whole, like police come to the house, and they just like, we have been notified that someone is in that trunk. We looking like, man, no, it was a prank, and you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that turned out, that was crazy. Cause I'm like, man, I can't go to jail today. I got too much that I'm trying to do. And the thing was, we wasn't gonna do it, cause I'm like, bro, what if somebody really, you know what I'm saying, call? He was in the trunk, but we had the seat open. You know how the back seat can let the seat down, you can get to the trunk? That's how it was. So he couldn't like not breathe, and then he still could breathe and stuff. I was driving, and I'm like, ooh, I looked through the rearview mirror, I'm like, ooh, somebody following us. I'm keeping straight, they keeping straight right behind. So I'm like, then finally we end up losing it, but I think they got the plate number by the end.
I don't know, I'm in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know somebody following Trey. We get home, we just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Chilling, boom, maybe 30 minutes later, I walk out and look to my left, it's a police car. I'm like, what's going on? Like, we in a secluded area though, like the town that Chris and Queen stay in is like a gated area. So I'm like, why they ain't here? Chris walked outside because I had blood on his seat. So I guess he touched his seat and he told me like, look bro, you got blood on my seat. So when he walked outside, the officer say, put your hands up. And he say, what you talking about? Like, what's going on? He say, I see blood on your hand, and it was a homicide, and it brought us back to this house. So I'm thinking like, she about to lock me up. I'm like, man, come on, all over a prank. So I get inside the car, she like, yo, so you know it took a lot of units to come out here and, you know, for some little kid stuff. But she wasn't mean, you know what I'm saying? But she was just upset that we did all this and we got, you know, a lot of police officers to come through. And then she did tell us that it was you know, it was something serious. It was a call in that was serious that they didn't take because this was more serious. I just apologized to him. I felt kind of bad for doing that. But you know, we ain't know. We just thought we was gonna get a nice video. They done popped up at the crib. They ain't take us to jail though. You know, cause you can't get charged for that. But they came in the house and started seeing YouTube plaques and stuff, so they like, these kids really do this. After that, we changed up the prank. We did jumping me prank. I got jumped on my brother. I did that on him.